I think the recently announced moratorium on oil palm and mining in Leuser Ecosystem is a good step in the right direction. However, we do need to monitor the implementation of this moratorium as well as improvement of policy through improvement of the spatial plan. The Leuser Ecosystem itself is not acknowledged in Aceh spatial plan, and we all understand that moratorium is something temporary. Therefore, no matter if we want to focus on protecting Leuser ecosystem for the livelihood of the people, we need to place that protection in a permanent regulation like Aceh Spatial Plan. HAkA is an organization that focuses on policy improvement. We focus on the protection and conservation of the Leuser ecosystem. So we would like to support the government to monitor and implement this regulation, and we would also like to be very much involved in the drafting of this regulation. We think the role of civil society to strengthen government policy and to strengthen implementation on the ground. We would be able to offer not only policy analysis, but also GIS expertise, as well as troops on the ground, people that could check and monitor what's going on. First, we need to share the same understanding that the protection of Leuser ecosystem is essential not only for the biodiversity, but also for the livelihood of the people. Moratorium itself is a step in the right direction in order for us to review the policy, review the existing concession within the Leuser ecosystem and beyond, and for us to be able to create better policy forward. Acknowledgement of the Leuser ecosystem in Aceh Spatial Plan is essential, and it's not only an acknowledgement as it is, but an acknowledgement of the Leuser ecosystem as National Strategic Area for Environmental Protection function, as it is outlined in the National Spatial Plan regulation. On top of that, Aceh have a crucial mandate to manage the Leuser ecosystem in the form of protection, conservation, rehabilitation, and sustainable utilization. And the steps to protect the Leuser ecosystem, in order to execute this mandate, we need to monitor the forest from above, and we need to monitor the forest on the ground. But at the same time, we also need to create a livelihood for the people. We need to make sure that people are given access, people are given availability and options so they can have jobs, they could have income without destroying the forest. At the moment, the people of Aceh is trying to push for improvement of policy for protection of the Leuser ecosystem in Aceh Spatial Plan. We are currently doing this through a movement called GERAM. It is short for Gerakan Rakyat Aceh Menggugat, or Aceh People Lawsuits Movement. This movement is encouraging communities to be involved in the development of a spatial planning. Encouraging communities to stand up for their rights because they do want to have the Leuser ecosystem protected. We understand if some parties think that the Leuser ecosystem might serve as a barrier, as an obstacle to their interests, but the next logical steps that we need to do is actually creation of a spatial plan for the Leuser ecosystem, so we know exactly what kind of activity could be conducted where. And in those cases, every decision, every piece of paper that our policymaker sign will have huge implications to people on the ground. It might be just one signature out of one regulation, but the implication, it could destroy thousands of hectares of forest and thousands of livelihood could be lost. And our policymaker and our decision maker need to know and understand this. The burden is on them for the life of the people on the ground.